hey, wherever you are. I hope that you're okay, you're safe, you're happy. I hope you're tuning in because you want to see something new or just smile a little bit while I eat. Hey, oh, who is this? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Go ahead and let me know where you're watching. Are you watching on Facebook? You watching on Instagram? You watching on YouTube? Uh, my Facebook, everything is in the link. The YouTube channel is Sugar Pearls, SUGARPEARL apostrophe S, and Instagram is Sugar Pearls underscore online. Hey, Bookie Boo. Hey. Share the video if you'd like. I'm making lamb chops tonight. Mary had a little therapy. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about the I had my first therapy session this week. We'll get into it in just a little bit. But right now, let me show you what I'm doing. So before I get started with that now, hey mom and dad. Hey. Because they're always watching. They're always watching. Even when my mom has to go back and bring it up on her phone so she and dad can watch, they're always watching. Okay. What I've got here are some very tender. One of these wasn't cut properly. It was cut kind of thin. But it's the way I'm welcoming fall with a nice autumn dish. We've got lamb chops. Now, I did a marinade for this. If you do a marinade for your lamb chops, and you should, do it for at least half an hour. You can do it more. Yeah, you can do it like, hours before. But, oh my gosh, that smells so amazing. So what I've got in here, let me tell you. So in my bag with my rib chops, I've got some sugar pearls, rosemary, extra virgin olive oil. This is pure extra virgin olive oil. This thing, it's not blended with canola or any of that stuff. I'm gonna pour just a little bit so you can see how green. Maybe. Okay. Oh God, I wish I had high definition so you can. It's so green. But let me get back to telling you what's in the marinade. So our rosemary, EVOO from Sugar Pearls. Okay, you can order it now on my store, Shopify, or you can buy it on Facebook or Instagram. Okay. A little salt. I did just like a pinch and a half or so. Some dried rosemary that I got from my brother. And he had so much of it that he has to put it in an older oregano container for me. But all of this is dried rosemary from my brother. So that's in there. Garlic. I used the paste this time. I didn't do all the chopping. Dill weed. Just a little. Not much, but some. And this is what make my lamb chops lips sticking good. A little blue agave. This is raw, so it's a little darker. But this blue agave, I only did about a teaspoon. Okay, so there's like a little. Oh, I'm missing comments. Hey, bestie. What's going on, pretty Quentin? He just got that's my cousin Quentin. Thank you so much for supporting Sugar Pearls. Oh, I love you. He got his bottle today, y'all. Thank you. Thank you for supporting. Look like an IG model. Well, wait a while. Body shape like Coke bottle. Don't get me started. Okay. Welcome to the show, y'all. It's Sugar Pearls Studio Kitchen Live. And right now you can order this rosemary extra virgin olive oil on my store site right now. Okay, so our marinade has been going for about 15 minutes. In the marinade, for those of you that missed it at the beginning, Rosemary, EVOO, salt, dried rosemary, garlic, dill weed, and about a tablespoon or so of raw agave. I did also add, I chopped up some fresh rosemary as well. I've got that. I didn't want to chop up too much because, I got to have something to garnish my plate, honey. Okay? Thank you for watching. Hey, cousin, I love you too. Thank you so much. Deidre is watching on Facebook. Where are you watching? Hey, thanks for tuning in tonight. Let's get started. Right now, I've got my everything pan here. I'm gonna heat that up. Make sure when you get ready to put your chops on that your pot is nice and hot. Okay? We want a beautiful sear on these chops. I can turn that off just to tell you what's on the menu. Okay? So we've got the lipstick and lamb chops. We've got, it's going to be on like a little sweet potato bottom. I don't know. Sweet potato, lamb chops, and asparagus. Is that okay? Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm ready. Let's get started. Okay. Heating my pan up. What I'm gonna move some of this out of the way since I already told you what's in it. And let me tell you what else I found on sale today. Dates. You know how expensive dates are? This is the time of year that you tend to see them around Thanksgiving, Christmas, and all of that. This package was $3. It was full. $3 for the whole thing. Dates. All right. If you're somebody that likes to just munch on them, I don't. They're very sugary to me. But they do add a little something to a dish. So I bought the dates and I was like, I gotta find something to do with it. I don't know what. Let's just go along with the recipe and see what happens. Okay? All right, come on over. So I'm gonna shake the camera again. I know she's still in front of the cameraman, honey. Okay. Let's get our, I'm gonna blend this. Let's do some rosemary on there. Some of the essence, when it's on a high heat, some of the essence of it will burn off, but don't worry about it because we've got fresh rosemary in the marinade as well. So you're still gonna get that little something. Okay. All right, my sweet potato. I like doing them in the oven. For one, my grandmoms used to do that all the time. Grandma Sugar. It seemed like every time you went over there, she had a sweet potato in the oven. But I like doing it like that because it doesn't have any moisture, like you would if you put it on the stove and boiled it or something. So less water makes for a nice creamy potato. So that's what we're going for tonight. All right. Dates. Okay, so these are your dried dates. This is what it looks like. Okay. Let's just a little knife. So there's a seed inside, and the skin can kind of come off, but it's a lot like candy. So inside you've got your date, nut, seed. Okay. And let's go ahead and I'm just gonna kind of julienne these. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet, but I want them in the dish somehow. So let's see if I can get it to work. Oh gosh. Okay. May not use all of this, but okay. All right. So now we've got our dates nice and julienne. Probably cook it off in a little bit. All right. Lamb chops. While I'm doing that, I can do the asparagus at the same time. Rear. I want to get it started because I want to tell you about my therapy session, honey. Okay, so hold on. Oh, that rosemary is so pretty and green. It's extra virgin olive oil, sugar pearls, exquisitely crafted. EVOO. Get it. Rub your turkey down with it for Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. Lamb chops, of course. So that's what we're going to do here today. I had the meat out for a little while because you wanted to rest. So when you're doing your meats, make sure that you leave it out at room temperature for just a little while. So that I'm gonna clean these up a little bit. I don't like how they did that. Okay. Cut some of that excess fat off. You don't need it. These rib chops are already very tender. So they cut them so ugly. I wasn't pleased, but I got the last pack. So I can't complain. Okay, that looks pretty good. That can go come off right there. Okay. All right. Fat over there. All right, we got a little smoke coming off of this, which is good. This is a shallow coat of this oil in this pan. Let me turn it down a little bit. Hey, you. Hey. Like, love, share. That'd be great. All right, here we go. These are going to cook up really fast. They were cut in ones, not twos. So it's a single chop. It's going to cook fast. All right. My pan for my asparagus is going. I cut the bottoms off of these already, but remember what I said about your asparagus and other things like that? When you buy it, go ahead and clean them up, cut about 1.5 inches or so off the bottom, and then put it in a glass of water. It'll keep like a flower, nice and fresh. Okay? Honey, we got cooking going on. This is coming together pretty fast. A little salt. Okay, I think I want to flip this. Really only about 2 minutes or so on each side. If it's cut in one. Okay, and this is. It's so pretty. Oh, okay. We're just going to take hold of all of that. Hold on to it. All right, when I get this off, we're going to talk a little. You know what? Maybe I could put the dates in here right now. I'm going to do that. Hold on. Let me make sure. We're done. Oh, yeah. That rosemary dough. Woo! You will not be disappointed. Sometimes I'll drizzle it. You can drizzle on fresh veggies, salads. I want my asparagus nice and green on the pot. Okay? Oh, yeah. So I'm going to take this off because we want it to rest, okay, before plating or anything. So I'm just gonna put this to the side. Yeah, baby. Oh, now we got all these pan juices. What we gonna do with it? Now, you can deglaze it with some wine if you want, red. But I think I'm gonna do something a little bit different. Okay, now here's what I'm gonna do with the dates. Put the dates in. I know it's gonna be a sticky situation. So I don't screw it up. Take that off. Mm-hmm. All right. Hold on to that. Let's take just a little bit of red wine vinegar since I don't have red wine. I want those canned juices up. Okay. All right, let that cook down. Mm-hmm. Turn it down a smidge. Oh, that is coming together. Okay. It's almost doing what I want. Okay, it's just turned into a little paste. That's okay. This is what we want. Do not be alarmed. Just add a little bit of water to this. Okay, hold that thought. Because I want those dates to kind of cook down a little bit more. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's almost like a chutney or a compote. It's a date chutney. Well, it's not a chutney because I don't have onions in it. This smells delightful. All right. Let that cook down. Honey, honey. We didn't know what we were going to do with it. And look at us being fancy and whatnot. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Guess what? I'm going to take this and put it back in there. Don't worry, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, my gosh. This is the most beautiful meal for welcoming fall. This happened really fast. Really fast. But hold on. Sit that to the side. We're still letting everything rest, okay? I've got asparagus there. I gotta get my potatoes on, okay? So let's do this. Let's clean our stove top. And I can talk to you briefly about the my very first therapy session after 6 years. So it's been 6 years since I've had one of my own, and now remember last week when we were together, I told you I was forced to do something for my birthday for myself, because really it had just gotten so heavy. So by the grace of God, I called for help, and I called our company's. Hey Danya. Hey Jeanette. Hey Lisa. Hey Shannon. Oh my gosh, I'm missing all of y'all. Hey. So went and called through my job, EAP services. So that's Employee Assistance Program. Okay. and found this therapist. So when you go through like an employer-based service like that, you know, you can choose. You can choose if you want a male, female, Christian, um, ethnicity. I chose black female, and she's kind of like I don't know. She kind of, it was so easy to talk to her. It was extremely easy to talk to her. um, for our initial session, really, it was more her gathering information just to find out, you know, what was my immediate need or what goals I wanted to, you know, see for myself. But in that, like, she kind of did like a little deep dive, and it, ooh, yeah. So, but it was good. It was good. So one thing she asked me to do, she gave me homework. Okay. That was not ready. That's okay. That's why I got one ready. Okay. So she gave me homework. I hate homework, but the homework is every time I have a negative thought. You know how I do. I've done it. You know, I'm not always very nice to myself. Okay. And sometimes I reinforce some negative messages. And sometimes I worry about things that I don't have no business worrying about. Things I have absolutely no control over. See how when you, oh gosh, it's so tender, so good. Put it in the oven. It's better. Even when you're making your pies, put it in the oven. It's a nice, creamy potato. Okay. All right. This here. Look at me cleaning as I go. Look at me. Come on now. It's out of the way. I want to taste this date. Oh my God. And the red wine vinegar. Oh, it. You can do something fancy for yourself at home from time to time. Okay, so let me finish telling you the homework. So the homework is whenever, I already told you how I am. You know how I am. Okay. But when I have these thoughts, I'm just going to mash it a little bit. Then I have to record it. So write it down. I left myself a voice message. All right, nice and soft, but that's not it. So to this, hold on. To this, we're going to add some of that raw agave, just a smidge, about a teaspoon. Okay, and where's my nutmeg? Where's my nutmeg? I had one. I took it out already, and now I can't find it. Okay. So I keep that up, y'all, because, you know, sometimes. All right. All we're doing is grating some fresh nutmeg. So, hold on, I'm not going to talk while I'm doing it. That would be annoying, wouldn't it? Okay. Get that nutmeg in there. So for fall, I know you're seeing like sweet potatoes, and then I had the date, the chutney, which is not a chutney, but the date, whatever it is, compote. But these sweets with this lamb, it it's going to be just fine. Okay. This is not an overpowering type of sweet. Yes, the dates are sweet, but dates can go either way, sweet or savory. So you can put them in a sweet dish or a savory dish, especially when you're doing a meat like this. A meat so tender and delicious like this lamb rib chop. Okay. Awesome. And there is no water in our potatoes. Right? Creamy, delicious. I'm going to plate in just a little bit. So my job, per my new therapist, I love saying that, is to record, right? Leave myself a voice mail or something when I'm having a negative thought. And what I've discovered is it's not as often as I thought it would be. Yes, I still have nagging thoughts, that just kind of like eat at me. But I try not to like ruminate and think on it too long. But when I do, I got sticky notes all over my cabinet. I'll write it down because we're going to address it in our next therapy session. And it will be there that she will teach me some new tools, plural, to use when I'm having, negative thoughts in the moment, any time of day, anywhere I am. So I'm looking forward to that. The biggest thing I wanted from this more than anything is just tools. I know I have them. They're rusty. Some of them I loaned out, never got that. But I know I have the tools. So this is exciting because I get to learn new tools. Sometimes you outgrow things or you got to step up the toolbox, for new moments in life. So I'm looking forward to adding to the toolbox. And that's really what I wanted to tell you tonight. If you are someone who is thinking about a therapist, a counselor, do it. Do it for you. Do it for you. Don't be swayed by what other people say. As a matter of fact, that's what I'm going to do. I got it. That's what I'm going to do. The next time I date, okay? I hate saying that word, date. Ugh, hate it. My nutmeg didn't get in there. The next time I date, I'm going to ask, how do you feel about therapy? Yeah, that's going to be a nice icebreaker question over a Caesar salad and some wings. I'm going to ask, how do you feel about therapy? Because if you knocking it and you haven't tried it, or you just like scared, because some people just scared, that's okay. Then that may give me pause. I'm just saying, that's just me. All right, let's dress this plate up. Okay, I'm gonna put it on a small plate for now, and then when I do my pictures and everything tonight, I'll put it on a big plate. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think that's a great date night question. How do you feel about therapy? You ain't got to ask them if they had therapy or if they're in therapy. Just how do you feel about it? I like it. I do need a big plate. I do. Okie dokie. Potato. Use big spoon. Oh, we're plating. Oh, you thought this was going to be a long show tonight. No, honey, I kept you an hour last week. Tonight is a quick meal. See, you can have fancy schmancy lamb chops and asparagus with your sugar pearls, exquisitely crafted extra virgin olive oil and rosemary. I know that was Cheez-Its commercial. But you could and be eating good in your hood. Look at how fancy. All right, let's get the potatoes down. I'm hungry. I devoured that salad. Time now to eat. So a dollop of the sweet potato. Look at that. It looks so good, creamy. Okay. No water. I can make a pie right now. Nah, I got more stuff in there. All right, let's get our lamb chop. I'm gonna only do 2 because I gotta take pictures. Okay, let's get this. Maybe I should do 1. I'll do 1. When I do pictures, I'll use 3. Okay. All right, asparagus. I know. Oh, darn. That's okay. I ain't mad. Oh, my God. That tastes exquisite. Put some of that chutney on there. It's not chutney. Stop saying that. It's whatever. I'll come up with a name later. Honey, welcome. You welcome. You're welcome. All right, let's eat. Okay, first I'm gonna do the tender, fresh. You can add whatever you want to your asparagus. I just did salt because we got a lot of other flavors going on. That's all I need. Sweet potato. I just need for you. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know what you're saying. I don't even know what you're saying, honey. Mm-hmm. It is good, Johnny. It is. Yes, it is the happy dance. All right. Chop. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. And I was still able to get it medium rare. Medium. Not rare. Medium. Mm-hmm. It's just pink. Medium. That's the only way I'm going to eat my lamb chop. You can do well done. You can. Just don't give me none. What? You can do well done. The nutmeg is setting it off. That date, the date, on top of that potato, and you get the slight little red wine vinegar right there in your cheek, right there, but not too much. It's perfect. Then you got the meaty rosemary goodness of that lamb chop. That's perfectly tender. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. This took me 30 minutes, y'all. 30 minutes to make this meal. It don't take a lot. Yes, you can cook something fancy in under an hour. You just saw me do it. Compote. That's what I call it. This date compote. I'm about to put in a jar. Oh, Lord, if I had a biscuit. I don't even eat biscuits. But if I had one, This stuff would get sopped up with it. Absolutely sopped up. Date compote. I'm gonna add a little bit more on top of my sweet potato. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, this is a keeper. That's a keeper. Okay. Make it if you want to. You should. All right. I'm not going to keep you much longer. I got a little more time to get pictures and stuff in, and I'm going to finish watching Stranger Things on TV, and I'm going to just like vibe out. So thank you for giving me just a little bit of your company tonight. It really felt good. It felt good to do the show again. It felt good to make something nice and fancy and welcome fall. We've got fall flavors here. We've got the lamb. We've got the potatoes. We've got the asparagus. We've got it all right here. Right here. All right. If you share this video, other people are going to see it. And they're going to hear about how we be eating good in the hood on Sugar Pearl Studio Kitchen Live. So share it. Tell a friend to tune in next time. I'll find something else to cook or come up with. But I thank you for being here with me. Yes, this is also part of my therapy because it is what I love doing. It gives me an outlet to get out some of that harsh energy. It's just what I need. So thank you for being here. Thanks for sharing. I hope to see you again soon. Go and get your Sugar Pearls. Yes. Extra virgin olive oil, rosemary. Thanks for watching. Remember, I love you, and I hope you love me back. Bye.